Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it rain tonight. We gonna let it rain tonight. We gonna let it just like the sunrise. We gonna let it out. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it rain tonight. We gonna let it rain tonight. We gonna let it just like the sunrise. We gonna let it out.
Hello, welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to Saturday Day Live. Because I got it wrong yesterday, remember? But welcome in, everybody. My name is Tanya, Titanium Built. I don't know why my light is going the opposite direction, but there we go. And this is my name is Tanya, and this is Titanium Built. I'll get it together one of these days, probably never. But welcome in, everybody. I'm glad to see you guys. We are going to be talking about a case that I didn't think that we were going to be talking about ever again. I thought it was done, over with, and I thought we were all moving on from the horrific, crimes that Chad Doerman decided to pull one day. So we're going to go over the interrogation video, and I'm just going to give you guys like a brief, synopsis of kind of like what happened that day. And, that way everyone's kind of caught up because it's been since 2023. So you guys might not even know of the case. Hey, Ladybug. Hey, Lenora. Hey, Brian. How you doing? No, he did it for Satan. That's what, he said he did it for God. Hey, Lee. Good for you. Yeah. Good to see you. Someone say good for you, but good for you and good to see you. I don't know, be good for it, but something. Thank you, Elizabeth, for that. Thank you for the 5 jewels. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. Oh, thank you for the 10 jewels. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you, Elizabeth. Hey, look, Jolene from Idaho. Nice. I'm from Ohio. Well, welcome in, everybody. It's good to see you guys. Lee, look at that. 9 months. Nothing but love to you, Tanya, and all the Titans. Look at that. 9 months, man. It just seems like it seems like you just came to our group. It's already almost been a year. Wow. 9 months. Shoot, we just had a little YouTube baby, little YouTube baby out there somewhere running amok. It would be running amok too. Hey, Marcy, welcome in. So today we're going to be going over, like I said, Chad Doerman's. So what happened was I put a FOIA in when we were covering this case back in 2023, and I saw that Plunder had like released a couple of videos, and it got me thinking, like, well, maybe I have those videos too because I put in a FOIA. So I checked my email, and there they were this whole time. They just came out, but seriously, but like we could have had them this whole time. So now that I know, I'll be sure to make, go down the list like once a month of the people that are in jail or in prison and see if they've done anything crazy. Anything's come out. So let me go over to, let me show you guys this because I was going to show you this video, I think. Yeah. While I give you a little bit of a rundown. So just let me make sure you guys can see that okay. You should be able to. Oh, yeah, okay. I wonder if I can. I was trying to see where I could put me. Okay. So this is the area. This is going to be Chad Doerman's house. So on June 15th of 2023, Chad Doerman killed his 3 young sons at the family's home in Monroe Township here in Claremont County, Ohio, about an hour and 15 minutes from me. His 3 sons were Clayton, 7 years old, Hunter, 4 years old, and Chase, 3 years old. Doerman was wounded. He also wounded his wife. I don't know if it was his wife or if it was his girlfriend, but either way, Laura, and their 14-year-old stepdaughter was there, and she saw the whole thing. She saw everything go down. According to prosecutors, Doerman returned home from work early. He came home at like 4 o'clock that afternoon, and that was kind of, different for him. But he came home and he spent time with his children, and they were all kind of like laying in the bed, taking a nap together. And then he went to retrieve his rifle to shoot his sons. Prosecutors said the children were shot one after the other. The one that did attempt to flee was Clayton, and Doerman pursued him, hunted his own children down. He was arrested on scene. We saw the body cam footage of him being arrested. When I made fun of Brian Koberger about the dog thing, because it's Chad Doerman asked the same question pretty much, or said something similar. Like Brian asked how his dog was doing, and Chad Doerman was like, "Don't shoot my dog. My dog won't hurt you. Don't shoot my dog." Like, when deputies actually arrived, he was just sitting on his porch with the rifle right beside him. So the original indictment was pretty enormous. It was 21 counts, including 9 counts of aggravated murder, 8 counts of kidnapping, and 4 counts of felonious assault. Prosecutors initially, they sought the death penalty. I was going to be in court. This was going to be my first trial ever going to. But the case took a complete turnaround in 2024 when Doerman had changed his plea from not guilty by reason of insanity. That's what he changed his plea to. But on August 2nd, 2024, he instead pled guilty to 3 counts of aggravated murder and 2 counts of felonious assault. So as part of that plea agreement, the death penalty special specifications, they were dismissed. He was sentenced to 3 consecutive life sentences without parole, plus 16 years for the assault charges. One of the most important developments that's been kind of going on right now is, this interrogation video that's come out. Everyone has been watching it. So that's what we're going to do. Doerman made disturbing statements in this video about God, sacrifice, and believing that he was in hell. So just if you're a faithful person, you know what I mean? And his words might get to you a little bit because he's claiming that he believed that he carried out something required by God. But we're going to get right into it. So let's go ahead. See the video? It's a big property. And welcome in, everybody. Hey, Chris. Hey, Cat Cook. Hey, PKC. I have the chat popped out here. I just didn't see it. Hey, Lemon Lime. Oh, yeah. Yeah. We listened to the 911 call on the channel. I think we only listened to it once, and once was enough. She's screaming, shoot him in the background. Kill him. Fucking kill him. I would be too. I would be too. Basically, these little boys ran for their life. One of them ran to their mother. And was jerked out of her arms. She was shot trying to protect him. I think she was shot in the hand. And I mean, I don't think that he was there to take his wife out or his stepdaughter, because he didn't. And you're welcome, Elizabeth. I know. I don't know why other people didn't. I didn't. We did. We did on this channel. This is an incredible case of the one person that is supposed to protect you above all else is your father. Your mother too, but your father, you know what I mean? Like big, strong. You always think of your dad being strong, and like protective. And yeah, not so much here. So we'll stop sharing the screen. And then I might put those videos out. Like they don't have any, anything to them. So maybe I could get something to put in the background, like some noise, because I have to share another part of my screen. Let me actually take this off. Okay. And then put this up. Crying like a baby. Okay. Hopefully this is big enough. I can like widen it a little bit for you guys. Now what does it look like? Okay. Yeah, I could be over here. I don't know if it'll let me do it anymore. Nope. Oh, okay. So if you guys don't mind, will you just take one quick second and hit the like button for me? It's free to do. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. If you're just now coming in, we're talking about Chad Doerman, the monster that gunned down his 3 sons in 2023, in June of 2023. He was sentenced. He was supposed to be sentenced to death because he was supposed to go to trial. He was supposed to go to trial, and he would have been, but he pled out, decided to plead guilty. Took his 3 consecutive life sentences. So if you guys don't mind, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We talk about true crime here daily, different cases, different days. Except for we're really into the Idaho 4 because there's so much stuff coming out out of that case that's new. And yeah, we'll get started. If you guys want to become a member, we'd love for you to become a member. I don't think the volume's on at first, but okay. Before we get started, like this is right when he went into jail. Like this is right. This ain't the next day. This ain't 2 days. This is the same day. And one more thing, and I love how cops do this. They always put the suspect in a spot and they move towards them, like they kind of block them in. Instead of sitting back, and like on the corners of the wall and giving them room, it's just an interrogation tactic. So it's going to work. Maybe.
Obviously you, right? Who else? That's it.
I can't boost this volume, I think.
You handled that rifle recently? Yeah. How long ago was that? Have any ever handled that rifle? Recently? Okay, so the only person recently that...
What did I do? Oh, I'm stuck. Okay. Sorry. Okay, I didn't know if I was on. Sorry about that. I don't have any CCs for this, and the sound is going to be extremely low. So that's what I was trying to tell you guys. If you have like headphones, it might be easier to listen to it. But yeah, it is pretty low. That's just how they kind of gave it to me. Let me see if I pull it up in my, because I did save it in my photos. Let me see if it's louder.
You had trouble sleeping in the past?
Well, I mean, I think the volume does go up here in a minute, so we'll keep going for a second.
The only person recently that has handled that gun is you. You shot that good.
Is there sound now?
Who else's DNA would be on that gun besides you?
Can you guys hear it? Because I couldn't hear it through my iPad. So I wanted to make sure you couldn't hear. Yeah, I couldn't hear it through my iPad. I'm like, what's going on? So, okay, that's why you guys don't. Well, let's stop sharing. I wonder if, okay, hold on. Let me exit. All right, why do I have this stuff open? I don't know. Let me quit some of these things. Maybe something was like playing in the background. I don't know if I should quit this. Okay. Is it? Yeah, it did. Okay. Let me pull it back up. It's weird because when they gave it to me, it's in like this weird file. I can hear it. I'm just wondering why you guys can't. Let me just pull it up again. Maybe we just lost the volume or on it or something. If not, I know it's out there on other pages, but I wanted to show you the one that I had because, I mean, you know. So we were like up a little bit. At the beginning, you can't really hear him talk.
So like anytime I shoot, go with me. Okay. So I don't, honestly, that's the only time we shot that 22 was for the pumpkins. Usually just.
Can you hear it now? Lemon lime. Yeah, that could be it. You can hear it? You can hear it? Okay. Okay. And I'll mute a little bit so you guys can hear it, and I'll just pause it here and there. That's so weird. Like, let me go back. Why does it keep doing that? Let me see. I feel like I'm playing something in the background. You know what I mean? And that's why it's not coming through. Okay. We're going to try this one more time. And then if not, I'll go look for one. That's so weird. Okay. I think it was like a couple minutes in. He's talking really soft here.
This is hell right here. Follow me on this, Chad.
Oh, you know what it is? Yeah, when I mute. Yeah, that's what it is. I'm sorry, guys. I forgot about that. Okay. So muting is not helping. Okay. I just won't breathe heavy. Okay.
Because it's the end of the world.
Here, I'm going to take it back a little bit.
If any ever handled that rifle recently? Okay, so the only person recently that has handled that gun is you.
I ain't shot that good. Do a lot.
What's a lot?
Pumpkins.
So like Halloween.
Anytime I shoot a gun, go with me.
Okay.
So and I don't. And honestly, that's the only time we shot that 22 was for the pumpkins. Usually, just because we only take those out, and just treat them like real rifles.
So when you say about it, other than
I think they're redacting the kids' names.
who else's DNA would be on that gun besides you?
Or a friend.
I don't think so. Anybody's. I've played that gun before.
Okay. So you are the only one that has access to the safe to get the gun, and your DNA is going to be on that gun. Who do you think shot that gun?
I don't know.
It wasn't the.
No. Definitely not. Quick the shot. Dude.
If you are the only one with access to the gun, and your DNA is the only DNA on the gun.
Hold on. Everything's like we planned. Everything's replanted.
Okay.
Let's start with this. Like, do I in hell?
No.
This is
Yeah, you are. Kinda.
Having a conversation.
This is hell right here.
Follow me on this, Chad.
I'm in hell.
Chad, follow me.
Why would you be in hell? Because it's the end of the world. Why? I mean, what do you mean? Why are you in hell? Why do you think you're in hell? Right? What's going on?
All right, follow me, Chad.
Oh, it's great.
At home, I told you I have a safe in my house, and I have a rifle. If I told you that nobody else had access to that safe, and only my DNA was on that rifle, who do you think shot that rifle? Make yourself a detective. You are a detective, and you want to know who shot my rifle, and you know that I'm the only one that has access to it, and only my DNA. Who do you think shot my rifle? Send me a chat. I'm a driver. What's that mean?
I wonder if he ripped his pants, because he don't really look like the type of guy that'd be wearing some holy jeans. You know what I mean? But I wonder if he ripped his pants, like trying to go after the kids, because the teenage daughter or stepdaughter, she had one of the boys and she tried to protect him, and there just wasn't any protecting him.
You said that earlier you told Michael and I that you were concerned that somebody was poisoning you, and we'd like to check that now if you're okay with it. Okay. The best way to check that is
your hair color, you test me and everything.
Okay. First, we're gonna try a urine test because that can check for some things, and then we might need to do a blood test later for other chemicals that might poison you. So let's do that, and then we'll get the dip. I think Sean's here. We're gonna go up this way.
Did you say the dip? Hold on.
The best way to check that is,
Yep. Did you your hair color, you test me and everything.
okay, first we're gonna try a urine test.
I don't know.
That can check for some things, and then we might need to do a blood test later for other chemicals that might poison you. So let's do that, and then we'll get the dip. I think Sean's here.
I think that's what he said because he said Sean's here, meaning like Sean probably dips. Why is it every time? I mean, I know I'm a former smoker of 15 years. I probably would want a cig too if I was getting interrogated. But they always want a cigarette or something. And then you see the cops like trying to like go in the desks and try to find some crusty cigarette. Like, I'll give you my pee, but I want some chewing tobacco in return. Right, Lee? I don't know how long they're out there. Oh, he's back. Is he in there by himself? His eyes look crazy. That scared me. What the heavens? There are cameras right by the door. It's a little room. The cops are talking. I think that's what you can hear. I'm trying to see if there's nothing playing.
You spit? I'll get you a coat.
Told you. I knew that's what he said. Do you spit? No, I swallowed the chewing tobacco. Ew. Who does that? Name a person. I don't even know anybody that chews anymore. I mean, I'm sure I do, but. Well, he's all about God and stuff, and God ain't gonna like that. Look at him. He's thinking about what he's done. Yeah, it's playing in his mind right now. How am I going to get out of this one? He's probably thinking this is the last chew I'm ever going to have. They should, right, Summer Dog? Talk first and then we'll give you something. Okay, let's see. Maybe he just sits there by himself for a minute. Well, we'll watch him. Oh, he reading. What's he reading? I bet you they left something there on purpose. Probably pictures of his kids or something. He's staring at it, isn't he? Or did it stop? No, yeah, he's just they're staring at it. Cat, I quit because I switched to vaping. That's really how I quit. If you want to be serious, I wish I could stop all of it. Like it's just the hand movement for me, and like I don't know. But my vape top broke yesterday, and I about had a meltdown. I was like, I'm gonna go get cigarettes. Like I really wouldn't do that. I don't even know how much cigarettes are. I couldn't even imagine getting cigarettes actually. I went to Kroger and I saw like where they have them in the little thing. I think they're expensive. I don't think he was on any substances, Elizabeth. No, I think it comes back that he wasn't on anything. I don't know how long they leave him in the room for. We can speed this part up. Let's take it to 1.25. I mean, he's just looking around the room. He has the fattest thing of chew in his mouth because he's like, this is it. Shirts ripped from where they took him to the ground. Maybe that's when the pants got ripped.
So I kind of talked to Detective Ross here a little bit about what's going on.
New guy.
What's going on tonight? Listen, Chad, listen. I know. I really don't know. You know. I don't. Listen to me. Okay, let me talk here for a second, okay?
They just brought in bad cop. Bad cop just entered the building. Good cop in the blue. Bad cop over here in the white.
I watched a little bit of you talking. And every time we talk about it, put your hand down. Your face is beet red. Somebody who doesn't know what happened, your face would be beet red because you really wouldn't know. Your face would be red because you're nervous. I'm not nervous. What happened? What happened this morning when you went to work?
This is Chad Doerman.
After that, I went back,
Mhm.
came back on there, around the duck because before they would get there, one other thing for the duck rack. And then after that, go back home.
You feeling well? Were you sick or go home? You said you ate when you went home the first time, right? So you didn't go home for lunch?
I forced myself to eat.
Okay.
I'm gonna eat.
Did you take a nap?
Yeah, try to. So I did.
That's when everything started, was when the nap.
How come you haven't slept for a few days?
I don't know.
What kind of stress are you under? I mean, is it stress or
I don't know. I don't think it's stress. I don't know what it is.
have you had trouble sleeping in the past?
Never.
Never. When did this start?
I like. I don't know. A while ago.
Okay. You just start having trouble sleeping through the night? Just being
No, I ain't just sleeping. It's just like it's like I'm sleeping all the time.
What do you do like when you can't sleep? Do you got a hobby that you do? Do you go out and run? You go outside? Do you do something to keep yourself occupied?
Yeah, like not just be occupied, but I'll play.
I bet. So let's say through the night when everybody's
Oh,
asleep.
I just lay there.
You just lay there. Do you watch TV?
Try to.
Yeah.
But I don't. Like, I can't.
And then what, the alarm goes off and you start the day again?
No, the alarm don't even go off. I turn it off before the alarm even goes off.
Then you take a shower, eat breakfast, and go, or what?
Sometimes take a shower.
So then last night when you came home, we still under the same stress? Last night? So today's Thursday, it'd be Wednesday night.
I didn't have any stress. I don't think I had stress.
You just lay in bed that night?
Last night?
Yeah.
What was it? Yeah.
Whatever went on the bed Monday night.
Oh, good. Pray.
Yeah.
Pray God. Everything.
Do you remember what room last night?
Bed.
Mm-hmm. Do you remember, or do you,
Sometimes. Yeah. Usually, yeah. Yeah. Usually. Usually out.
Out with friends?
No, like out in that
Sleeping?
later.
Okay. And then you said, remember, I'll always love you. That was kind of odd. Not that you say it, just the way you said it. You said you've been acting weird for a few days, just off. Didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, I've been asking everybody for help.
Asking people for help?
Yeah.
You have insurance, correct? Health insurance?
Yeah.
Why didn't you go get help? Why did somebody else have to do it for you?
Good
You're
question.
the provider of the house, right? You go to work, you do everything. If you needed help, why wouldn't you go to the doctor?
No.
I don't either.
I will say this, and I'm not taking up for him and by any means necessary, but I have never in my whole life, out of all the men that I've known, not any of them have ever went to the doctor voluntarily by themselves without a wife or a mother or somebody making them go. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, guys don't go and get things checked out like women do, I feel like. And you guys, you should take care of yourself, y'all. But I'm not giving him an out, but I wish he would have went and got some help if he really was having some sort of psych, I mean, you would have to be mental to do this, right? I mean, this is just, this is evil.
Why? It's a doctor. Same. Yeah. So when you got home today,
It's crazy.
You put the tape on, or was home? Yeah. What was that? You guys talk or anything? Would you go to bed or try that down or what? Yeah. So then they left probably, right? They left the house for a little bit. Yeah. Jay, you know everything fucking happened. Listen to me. Listen, no, listen. I sat here and watched, and every time, are you sure you picture you flip it over? You know what happened tonight, right? What, help me understand what set you off tonight to make you just do the things that you've done?
He mentions the picture. I told you that picture was left there on purpose. Oh man, I should have been a cop.
Help me understand. I can't help you if I don't know what the problem is.
I don't know you. I have no clue.
And something has had to have happened to be building this up for days or whatever, how long you've been feeling like this and not sleeping. Well, something has triggered or something has set you off, something traumatic has happened.
Nothing traumatic has happened.
So have you struggled with mental illness?
I don't know.
Your whole life, you don't know?
I don't know.
And you can tell me what you did this morning when you went to work, but you can't tell me anything that's happened prior to your life.
No. I can't.
You can, you just don't want to.
No, I can't.
I need you to help me understand why you did this today. Well, what has been going on causing you not to sleep, to make you think that you're acting off, to make everybody think that you're not acting the same? What has happened? I mean, how long have you been at your job?
Couple years.
You have any trouble at work? Your boss didn't have any trouble? You have a good job?
Yeah, all the time. Yeah. Knock everything out, get done. I'm going to leave early, we make 3 hours.
He takes care of it. That's
I work 4 hours, or 6 hours, or 8 hours. They'll pay me for whatever, because I was a day.
Lee, you're right.
you get your job done. He's good with it.
Hey, Jet Set.
Have you been hanging out with any friends here lately? You just go home? Hang out with family or what?
Yeah, just go ahead.
Hang out with family?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good, Marcy.
Do you help take?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Get pretty stressful because there's a lot.
It's quite a ball, plus ball.
She wound up at times though, because neighbors say that out in the yard, they can hear you yelling at the times. That's working. not just today. I mean, but that's a stress in every house. You come home from work, you're
Yeah, that's
tired.
cool.
Yeah.
Tell us about this neighbor dog that came over into your yard a couple weeks ago.
Oh. Dog came over and he tried inside the shed. And then some cabin up dude came running after him, trying to get him. And then threw me back out of the shed. I just held it up so that way I hit the bricks so that way it scared the dog. And then dog kept running around the house and trying to get back into the shed. So the guy kept chasing him around. Then as the first time, the second time, dog came over, just cutting grass. I playing and I was waiting. And then they might have one of those week. Then I walked him back over to the door. Because anytime I turned around, he would come after me. So I just kept walking at him, and I gave the same loop all over. And then I walked the dog because he was face forward. So I was able to walk the dog, and he would keep backing up to the ground. But if I turned, he would come after me. So I walked him all the way back over to their house. And I knocked on the door as he was standing in front of me. And then the girl opened the door. And then I said, dog. I had earbuds in. I said, dog. And then she said, and then I turned around. I started turning around. And then the dog, she came outside. The dog ran around the house. And then I walked to the edge of the driveway. I turned around. I left because he ran away. And then I walked to the edge of the driveway. And I turned around. He was right there. About to eat me. And then the other dude grabbed me. And then I just walked on over. The next thing I did, there's Cody down at the school with. He came to the house.
I can turn my mic down.
I said, Dad, I would get a dog. And I wouldn't get anything. I wouldn't get nothing. Nobody. And then he said, okay. And then that was the end of that.
Good girls?
Yeah.
Yeah, because she was a minute too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sean was a minute.
You know what I'm saying?
So did I.
So did you?
Yep. I graduated in 92. I'm a lot older.
So you know a lot of details about that story. How do you know so many details about that? But you can't tell me anything about what happened today.
I don't know. I really don't know, dude.
Well, let me tell you. There is absolutely no doubt that you should.
Oh, yeah, I did. I'm telling you.
Hold on, Chad. Let me finish. Hold on.
The witness did, right? And trying to stop you from shooting. Oh, you shoot. There is no doubt that you shot.
They're redacting the names.
What kind of man do you want to be, Chad? Do you want to be a monster
No.
that just
No.
please?
I would never know. No.
Or
I wouldn't be that kind of man.
Or did you just have a breakdown?
Right now. No.
Which is it, Chad?
I don't want to be that kind of man.
Are you a monster?
I'm not awesome.
Or are you Chad, who just had a breakdown and made some mistakes today, some bad mistakes? But we all make mistakes.
I'm not awesome.
So which one are you? Tell me.
No, I'm not awesome.
I don't think you are either. I think you had a mental breakdown today. But I also think you know what happened and you're scared to tell me.
I'm not scared. I'm not
Chad,
scared of anything.
I haven't lied to you, don't lie to me.
I'm not.
I've been nothing but kind to you,
I know. I respect you, sir.
but there's no doubt in our mind that you should. But we want to know why, what happened.
I don't know.
And I need you to be honest with me and tell me.
I don't know why. I don't know what happened. I don't know anything.
It wasn't so firemen and the medics sold also.
So if
How do
you,
you see me doing that? I can't even tell you that I did that.
let's put that aside because you did, all right? You should. Now, the question is, what kind of man are you? Are you the kind of man that made a mistake and had a mental breakdown? And if that's you, then we need to talk about it.
I don't think I have a breakdown.
If this was in my personal humblest opinion, if this was a mental breakdown, he would have shot more people. He would have shot them all. Stepdaughter, his girlfriend Laura, wife Laura. He would have, I believe, shot everybody. He picked and choose who he was going to shoot. That's, I don't know. To me, that's not mental. That's like you know what you're doing.
And you did it on purpose. And you shot on purpose. If you didn't have a mental breakdown, then you're a monster. You had.
Even if I had a mental breakdown, I still don't do that. You stood over top. What?
Yeah, you stood over top of him.
The fireman's still back. Minutes. I just want to understand what was going on.
Sorry, I don't mean to yell.
No, it was not me.
It was you. It was you. You shot these. You're a monster.
I'm not a monster.
Bullshit.
I'm not a monster.
I thought that I believed that you weren't, but I'm sorry. You won't talk to me about it. You say you can't remember. That's bullshit. You remember something. You got to remember getting the gun out of the safe. You're the only one with access to the safe. How the fuck are you not the one that got the gun out of the safe? You said your own words, your DNA is the only DNA on that gun, other than these three. You're scared.
We're not here to talk about if you did it. We're here to talk about why.
I don't know.
We know you did it. We have witnesses, independent witnesses.
I don't know.
But
I don't know why.
I want to understand.
I don't. I really don't. I want to understand too. I want to understand too.
But something has happened that led up to
I
this.
felt it. I had no clue, dude.
So earlier in your
I
interview,
don't know.
you said that you had been having
kinda like-
bad thoughts that you wanted help. What were those bad thoughts?
It's kind of like, then like, you know, not like lining up right, but there we
I
go.
was in hell. I'm in hell and everything's just.
And you said, what happened?
Straight to hell, don't pass go, don't collect $200, none of that, buddy.
What were the thoughts that were going through your mind when you were asking everybody for help? What was going on? What were you thinking about? But that's something you said. I didn't make that up. You said that. You said you've been asking everybody for help.
Yeah.
You've been having bad thoughts. Somebody would have had to help you. Nobody would. What kind of thoughts were those? Were you thinking about harming people at that point? Maybe not. Maybe just other people.
No, no other people. Not at all.
And what kind of thoughts were you having? Were you thinking about harming yourself?
No.
And what else? What else could there be that you would need
I
help?
was in hell. He was in hell. We were all in hell. We're all in hell.
And what did you need help with?
Because I was scared. Because we're all in hell. We are all in hell right now.
Why would you try to?
Because there's only one way.
No, that's
We're
not.
always innocent.
What's that one way? What is the one way?
You know, Chad, just we're talking about.
No.
What happened?
You know, everything. We're in hell, dude. This is the fiery gates of fucking hell. And Jesus is coming. You don't know who's going to get stuck in his car.
You were afraid that it was coming to an end. You wanted to make sure.
Right now.
Ask you not.
What?
They beg you not. Want you?
I don't know.
Ask you.
Okay, so this is what I don't get. If it's like the rapture or something he's saying, right? Or whatever, he's saying he was going to save his kids from the hell that is burning around them right now. What does that say about his stepdaughter and his wife? You know, anyway, I look at this. I've always wondered why he spared them. I guess the wife, so that she could have to live without her 3 kids. I mean, that's something that that's the devil himself, but that's something I could see him doing.
I don't know. No.
Ask you to heaven.
No.
Well, it might be because I have it turned up. We'll see.
No. It's just lined up.
Oh, nope, didn't work.
Who did you shoot first?
No, that's not. order gonna happen. In order for it all to work, that'd be 4, 3, 2, 1. Then, no, she must have, because if you shoot yourself, you get help.
When did you? What order? The youngest?
The youngest. You said you lined him up.
Where'd you line them up at? Or where did they line up?
I don't know.
Well, see, now we're back to the I don't know bullshit. We were having a good conversation, and now we're back to the I don't know crap. Chad,
I don't know.
you just told us you lined up, and you had an order, and it has to be in a certain order. So what's that order?
I don't know.
What does it say in the Bible? None of this.
You hadn't figured out the order, whatever you did.
It's supposed to be.
You took 7. This was 13. It's not 13. Okay, how old? Okay. 4? It's 3? So is you
So it's like redacted.
see first?
Yes.
Then who? Why? Yes, he is. Then who? Alright, why?
I don't know. I don't know.
Be the next one, right?
Yeah.
What?
Because but the Bible, it says something about, it says something. And you gotta give up. And then, second question, when God, when the thing says, you do this, and then they have to do everything else, and they test you, then you have to do it.
No, it doesn't.
You can't deny it. You have to do it.
Mm-mm.
You can't stop.
You get
For God. Down in hell. And he's gonna come down, and it's gonna be a mess. And I feel so bad because I didn't get it. I should have been first, and I would suffer. But then,
We'll fall into that. Which is why you gotta run.
yes,
Who's the youngest? And down?
yes. I don't know.
When did you come up with this plan?
But it came up.
When did it come up that this is what you were going to do?
I'm sorry, Jess. I turned it down.
Because you were
I
telling
don't know
me.
last night.
Well, then why were you acting different?
Yeah, I was trying to.
I turned it down even lower. Is that better?
Not good. That wasn't last night.
No, you well. Last night something was going to happen.
Would it have been past sleep? You knew you had to do it.
Yeah, I was sick to my stomach. Sick to my stomach.
See, Chad, now I believe that. Now we're talking. In conversation.
Understand what?
It's all good. And I trusted God.
Where's that Bible now?
I think we I read my Bible. I told the story. You know, there's a church. They're in
Church.
church I went to. But I think that also told me the story.
Take any notes anywhere? Have you wrote any of this down anywhere?
Just keep it inside of you.
Yeah.
I believe that you were so told.
Did you ever?
There's out of order signs all over the place. People are walking like zombies.
Zombies?
my family in here right now.
Not gonna have your family?
Or that this was gonna happen?
I don't know.
Or are your feelings about it?
No, I don't think so. Because you should never do that.
That's a heavy burden, Chad. It's a heavy burden.
And I'm trying to have to see.
Do you remember stop you from shooting you?
Yeah. That's why you know.
Tell me about what happened. Why?
Stop.
That
It's really cooked that much.
sitting on the road. You understand?
Did it in the wrong order? Is that what he said? I don't know where we worship.
How come you sitting on the road? You understand?
Oh, why was he sitting on the porch?
What is the order that you did?
I don't know. But somebody's got to get it right. Somebody has to get it right, Chief.
When you say you didn't do it in the right order, you mean first you shot. You say you did it in the wrong order. You should have shot first. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. I'm just trying to go by the scripture.
That's not the scripture.
It was told. I just listened.
Loving Father.
Yes.
So can you tell me what scripture? When did he tell you the scripture? So for sure when you were there, not probably.
Yeah, for sure.
What do you think you're doing?
They say like your firstborn belongs to God or whatever, but that's I'm not killing them.
And I did not hit me at all, and I didn't know, and I didn't think about it at all until recently.
Is there something that happened that triggered that in your mind? Do we can think about it?
You went to church a while ago?
Church.
Look,
Went over there, Billy. And we went over there, and that's just it. We went over there, and,
Some Catholic church or?
no, not Catholic, Christian. And then it just, I started remembering all the things about the Bible, Jesus and God, this and everything, but that's, I didn't start thinking about it then, you know? But I don't know what happened, because I didn't want to keep going to church, because I kept living with myself.
So, but I don't want to church, I don't even want to take a Bible. Just get him in there and get him and be done. So we went there for a while and I couldn't go. Because I knew what I had to do.
When was that?
What?
How long ago was that when you knew?
When I was a little boy.
You were in church, so you knew what you had to do. How long ago was that?
What?
You said you were in church, you don't go anymore because you knew what you had to do. How long ago was that?
So, this is church, because she was getting kept there, like, she's like, well, you're out here, you're out, you can just do it. Well, so, we get around people and all that, so it's church. And then, she brought, and I told her I was in a church, we're in church, and we're in church, and it's good to go.
Was that last week? Was that last month?
It was about here.
A year?
Then, not a year, over a year.
6 months?
There's more.
Thanks, Monchichi. I know. Thank you so much.
In 2022, you knew that you had to do this.
That's right, that really. That I have to do it. I knew you were supposed to give up your phone. Immediately. That's what I was told, when I was little. Then I forgot all about it. Every bit of it. And then you did it later. And then if you have to go over in order, you can't just have two, like, you got, if you just have one, it's easy. It's supposed to be easy. If you have more than one, it's harder. Usually the level. You don't need it.
And when you went to church, you remembered all those things. And do you think that was sometime in late 2022? Or was it this year in 2023? Earlier when we talked, you said something about pumpkins. Was it around that time?
I think there's one church. One church.
Jay, can I ask you, you remember these scriptures, you remember somebody had telling you the scriptures. At some point, did you ever think about talking to a pastor about it? Just to get verification.
I didn't think anything was wrong with that. You know, because it's come from my dad.
Right.
So it's right. He said, this, he told me. So,
Anything Dad says is,
I
I'm
was-
the same way. It's gold.
Yep.
No question.
Yep.
I understand.
I wonder what his dad feels.
I mean, if my dad tells me something, I believe what it says.
Exactly. 100%.
I appreciate you telling us and explaining this to us. I have
Hear that thunder?
why you think like this. Does that make sense? You explain this.
Did you guys hear that? Oh, it's like, I don't know. My mom used to say that thunder, or like thunder, what does she say? That means like God is bowling or something like that. I don't know. Just, it was very loud. Here it is again. I don't know if you can hear it through the mic. But
You know what you were thinking. You know what you were struggling with. You know, this is heavy on you. It's something that you couldn't sleep. Because that day was coming. It was building. And that's why you couldn't work today. You knew it had to be done. You came home. It's.
You think we need to take a break? We good?
Sounds good to me.
Cold water.
I know they are. I know for a fact they are.
I agree.
I could never do anything else.
I don't know about that. Love like also. Put it in the right way.
There is my way. You took it out from you.
Well, we're going to take you to jail now.
About, can you explain anything else about?
Since you're being honest with us now, the rifle, did you get it out of the safe?
Yes,
Did you separately grab the,
I remember that.
you said that you don't normally keep a rifle and the magazine together, right?
Yeah, I know. So I had to.
So you got the rifle out of the safe. And that's the rifle you used?
Yes.
Do you remember what we wanted it in?
Yeah, my bucket is set on the bed.
Is that your room?
Bedroom, yeah.
Is that the safe section?
Is that what things?
That
And then did it then continue to the outside area?
What?
Did it then continue outside? It started in the bedroom, but did it not continue outside? Who ran through the field? Did you get?
Yep.
And then you back into your yard?
Yes.
And then what did you do?
Go to the bed. He wasn't going to bed.
So what did you do? Back into your yard?
I came in the beginning. I came in the beginning. And then
You went back into your yard, and then what happened?
I sat down. What happened?
Where did you?
Sorry.
Sure.
You're doing it? Sounds good. Sounds good. There's order signs everywhere. There's everything. All the signs are there.
Did you say all the signs were there?
I try to look past it. Every time I look up, I see it all. So I look down to the other signs. Then I look up and I see every bit of the signs. And I know what I had to do. Because I was told up with a little boy. You have to do this. This is our duty.
I appreciate you being on.
That statement right there is sick. I don't know what his dad told him. It could have been literally something completely opposite of that. And he took it wrong. He was maybe a little boy. I don't know. But I wonder what his dad feels. He's like, I had to do it because my dad's always right. And
I was honest with you, and you were honest with me.
Where does shoes go? Oh, probably took out, probably didn't want him to do anything with those shoestrings. They like to leave them in there to see like how they're going to act, I feel like. He took out the pictures, but I don't know what this whiteboard, like cardboard thing is on the table. And he's holding that chew in forever. He's getting every ounce of that nicotine. I wonder when he went to the jail if he like crashed out and just fell asleep for like a day or two. Because you know how he said he couldn't sleep and then he did this. I wonder if he could sleep afterwards. I mean, like because I've heard of people going to jail and just sleeping, taking a nap. Not me. I'd be freaking out. I'm like, can I get out of here? How long are you going to keep him in there? I'm going to speed him up a little bit and see if they come back. Or if he says anything, I'll pause it. Ooh, look at that, Lee. Woo woo. He's just going to divorce documents. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, actually. And I turned my mic down, so hopefully you guys can hear me and everything, and I'm not too loud. Do they leave him in like the last 11 minutes in here? I love seeing the little titanium arms in the chat. Like the different ones, like different levels for the times that you guys have been here. I got to make a new one for Catherine and Margot. They've been here for like 30, 40 months or like 38, 40 months or something like that. And we did go over all of his jail videos. I have a playlist, Chad Doerman playlist. It's pretty long, not like super long, but because I was going to go to court to watch him, and then he took a plea, and I was like, no, because like, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I was like, it's best for the family, you know? So he ended up pleading out, but we did watch when he was like booked into jail, stuff like that. He was interviewed a couple times before he got back to this interview. We went over those. We went over the officers responding on scene. And so now with the stuff that they gave me, I don't even know what all they gave me. It's just so much. Like it's more than what I've seen out. So I have pictures and stuff. I don't know if other creators got the pictures. I'm not sure what all they got. But I got a bunch of pictures and stuff of like the crime scene, not like the kids or anything. They're all, you know, redacted, of course, but like you can see like where the rifle was, where like their spent cartridges and stuff like that. I only saw a couple of pictures, so I'm not sure exactly what's all in there. But we could go through those. I think they just leave him up in here. I don't think he said, wait, what was that? Oh, he just spit in his chew. I thought maybe he was going to say something because he opened his mouth. I don't think he's saying anything. Okay, so now he wants the soda, then he wants the water. Oh, there they come back and get him. Okay. You're going to be with your thoughts for the rest of your natural born life and after. They always bring the cop in, so you know. I wonder if they redacted that back of his shirt right there. Or like, you know how they had that thing there? I wonder if that's his work shirt and had like his work, like company name on it or something. And then do they just leave us in here? Yeah. What is that? What's this guy doing? Yeah, they just be leaving us in here. Look at the wall from where like people have tried to go like push back. See the line in it? I don't know if you guys can see that, but. And that's it. It's storming here. I know Northern Ohio was supposed to get like hella storms, but I didn't know we were. So, okay then. Well, that's all of that. But like I said, what's this? Like, I don't know if some of this just doesn't have.
We just did a quick
Oh, this is of the house. Okay, let's see. This is pretty loud. We can see what this one's about. And then we'll come back tonight and tonight or tomorrow and we'll watch more. It takes a second for them to start talking though. This is just one of the body cams that I got that we never had before. We never had this one. Move it up here so I can see it. They'll start talking in a second. I just don't know how long. Are there? So the black squares, right? Okay. There's one over here by the mailboxes. So the cop walks right by him, right by the dead little boy. Then there's one here, and then you'll see, just if you see the black, boxes, that's what that is. And then there was a video or a picture. Remember that? And it was the officer holding the defibrillator or something, and he's running towards one of the kids, and it's like so sad because he like wants to help him. The picture that I got for today's thumbnail was with the bicycle. That was actually a picture from their yard. But you can see the rifle right here on the step. This is where he was sitting when the cops came. Just sitting there. Or are they going to redact all this? We'll be able to listen.
Nick, there was a dog. I maced it. It ran out, but we removed the dog already. I maced it, and I don't know where it is. There's some blood in here. Sheriff's office, anybody in here? Sorry, some more here. Looks like a large pool of it. We just did a quick chance to sweep before.
Make sure there's no.
notifications everywhere. Yeah, you're gonna try to find him in that field.
This is a modular, so you go upstairs.
Right. They call him. I had them check the field as best they could. It was, they saw them. Obviously, they would find it.
Whose dog is that? Why wouldn't it not be? Why would it be open? The reason why the cops were even alerted to this was because of the stepdaughter running to there's a fire station or whatever you want to call it down the road.
Insulation? Yeah. We gotta check this camper.
Where's the dog?
Sort of fucking crowbar. We got how you can
He said, "Give me a crowbar." Did I do that? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I guess it was over. All right. So that one was over. So yeah, I'll go through these and then we'll see what we got. Close window. Okay. Look at that. And even brought me the big screen. Look at that. So yeah, I have a bunch of Chad Doerman like pictures from the crime scene, videos that was FOIA'd to me. Documents I saw was in there. I think that's all. I mean, you know, we're getting a lot. So we'll make sure that we go over it. I think it's a good case to cover. I mean, we covered it for, you know, back in 2023. We're going to finish it. I didn't think that we were going to have to like, it was like a pop-up, you know, like he was going to pop up here and be like, hey, I mean, it's not really Chad, but it's, you know, the police that they're starting to redact things and I guess release them. But between like, you know, him and then we've got Koberger getting stuff released. And then we have some more trials that are coming up. Caleb Flynn will be going to trial. I think it's September 18th. I had it written down somewhere so I could remember. But I think it is September 18th. So I'll be there for that, for opening statements. And I'll be there on the 25th. That's what I have to do on the 25th. Okay. I'm going to go there, I think, on the 25th. If they allow the public, I'm going to call tomorrow. but they should. It's like a motions hearing. So in their pre-trial, pre-trial schedule conference or whatever it is. So then we'll be all ready to go for trial on September the 18th. So looking forward to that. Right to the first responders. That's what I was saying earlier, Jessica. I couldn't imagine being them first responders. A lot of those first responders are young kids too. You know what I mean? Like they're like, I don't know. A lot of them in Ohio are young. Like my age, like not my age, but like younger than me. Like they started when they were like 20 or something. So, but yeah, I'm going to jump off here, I think. I hope you guys have a great Saturday. Does anybody do anything fun? I want to do something fun. I don't know what. Maybe it involves going and getting a cinnamon roll or something. I have to stop eating bad. This is my last weekend. Because I've been working out so hard. I feel like I'm not dropping that much weight. And then Vincent, I hate you men. I hate you men more than anything, okay? You guys can look at a piece of gym equipment and drop 5 pounds. I don't know how men do it. I don't know how you men do it. Okay? But V over here, he decides he's going to lose some weight. He was getting a little hefty. He was getting a little hefty. I'm just kidding. He wasn't at all. He was like 210, I think, 212. And now he's down to like 206 within like 3 days. And he didn't even do anything different. I don't know I'm like, what did you do different? You just thought about it. I have been working out. How many weeks does it say now? Let's just check the old health app. This will be my 22nd week. I'm down 5 pounds, I think, which isn't bad. Oh, thanks, Lee. But I got to give him some crap for it. You know, I'm like, of course you're going to lose weight. He did that before. He had to go somewhere. And so he was like, he's like, I got to lose like 10 pounds. So I made him like a vision board because like, I'm that weird person. I made him a vision board. And hey, it worked. Right, Susan? They do. And then their gray hair doesn't look like our gray hair. I don't know. It looks nice on them. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding with you guys. But no. So now I'm back to going to working out. But you know what? It's okay, Elizabeth. It is hilarious. I mean, really, he just thinks about it. Poof. Weight's gone. He said he wants to get down to 180, 170. I was like, that's too skinny. He's tall. He's not tall, but still. Well, I'm about the same weight. See, Jessa, I was always a skinny, rail thin person. Like if you go back to my videos from just 2023, you can see like it's a big difference. But in 2022, 2023, I was going through some things. So, can't really blame that. But I was always small before that. I always weighed 115 pounds, 5'8". So I'm pretty tall and I'm very I'm tall and I was very skinny. And then after my car accident, I happened to sit in that wheelchair. I don't know how people in wheelchairs, y'all got to really work to keep the weight off. You know what I mean? Because you're sitting all the time. Yeah, 190 is not a bad weight. Yeah, not bad. He said he wants to lose I don't know, 10 more pounds, 15. I don't know. I want to get down to 135. I want to fit into some of my old clothes that I have. That's all I want. I don't want to buy anything new. How about that? I told Vincent, I said, I basically work out to eat what I want. I mean, it's a trade-off. It's a trade-off, but that's what you get. Well, thank you guys for being here today. I appreciate it. I'm going to, she did get up there. My dog got up in the chair. One of them had an accident last night on their bed. Looking at you, Riley. I think she's getting older. I can't hold it as long. And so I'm going to have to start like taking her out earlier in the morning instead. I usually take them out like 8, probably a little bit earlier. But yeah, so I had to wash the bed. So she didn't know where to go. And she's like, I'm not sitting on a blanket. So, well, thank you again for being here. Have a happy Saturday. Have a wonderful Saturday. Go out and do something nice for yourself. You know, you deserve it. You worked all week. And even if you didn't work all week, you're here, you know? So hit the like button on the way out. I do appreciate that very much. I do have a new intro, outro song for whenever I do pre-recorded videos. I may even use it for my intro for this channel or for my lives. I'm not sure yet, but it will be for my pre-recorded. So I'm going to play the outro. I'm going to let it loop. It's a 30-second intro outro. But I'll let it loop for longer. But thank you guys all again for being here. Let me take the banner down so we're good there. Alrighty. And I will see you guys all later. Have a wonderful night. Bye guys.